That's a good fish. Oh, good man. That is a sure enough football. Look at that. Alright, what's up guys, and welcome back. Today, I gotta make this video quick, or I gotta, move through all this stuff quick because I only got about 2 hours to fish. Yeah, I just got out of class. I gotta take some of these and put them in here and then, go catch some fish from the bank and try to, be as informative as possible while fishing fast. So that's hard to do, but I'll see y'all at the lake.
Back in the day.
Alright, so today I wanted to try out this crazy rig, which let me explain it to you real quick. I doubt it catches anything, but it'd be cool if it did. Alright, so what this is 3 live target swim baits with 2 of the upper, so this is an umbrella or a rig, whatever you want to call it, with 2 blades up top and a bunch of blades there on the center. So take a deep hard look at this, look how crazy it is. Yeah, hopefully I don't get hung up on anything because I'm fishing from the bank. Therefore, the only way to retrieve it is to swim, so let's see what I can do with it. Alright, so I tossed that around a while. Due to time constraints, I had to switch to a spinnerbait with a grub on the back. We're going to see how this does. Right there. Gotta slow it down for him. Not the biggest one, but you smell funny, fella. Alright, so we got the first little bitty one. That's a teeny one. That would be a good pet. Alright, so you see the wind is blowing at me, so I'm fishing the windy side of the pond, and I'm fishing the edge parallel to a grass line. And I pick up a fish doing this. Super shallow. Yeah. Ooh, look at there. Solid fish. Not huge, but definitely a good one. It's a solid fish. There we go. Real healthy. Okay. Alright, so here again you can see I'm fishing parallel to the bank with the wind blowing in my face, running the spinnerbait really slow enough to stay out of the grass. You'll notice in this clip that you'll see me like rip it through the grass. I mean, I was just running it right over the edge of the grass. That's a good fish. Oh, good man. Right there. Oh, out of slop. Yes, dude. That is a sure enough football. Look at that. Look at that fish. Let's get a weight on him. He choked it. I have to get the pliers out. Dude, look at the size of that thing. Look how fat he is. Look at that. Ooh. Alright, so you see right there, it says 4 pounds, 4.03. Yeah. It's a solid fish, 3.99. Look at that thing. And this is why you come, even if you only have a little bit of time, still get out here and try to do it. Oh, there you go. Oh, there she goes. All right, so I just saw a huge snake slide into the water. I mean, I guess the snakes are back out. I mean, it was just like 30 degrees last week, so I wasn't expecting to watch out for big, large snakes, but one just hopped in the water, scared the crap out of me. Right by me, I'm in shorts. You know, he could have got the old ankle, it would have been game over, depending on what type of snake, obviously, but something to watch out for. Definitely scared me. Oh, right there at the bank. That's a good one too, guys. Another good one. Yes, baby. Look at this. These fish smoke it right when it gets close to shore. Oh my Lord, right at the bank. I watched him turn on it. That's about a 3-pounder. Let's get a weight on him real quick. Look how healthy these fish are. That's crazy, guys. I love it. All right, so zeroed out. Yeah, look at that. 3.2. That's awesome. 3.25. Let's get her back in and catch some more. Today's been a good day. Not much time to fish, but catching them. Ooh, she was feisty. All right, so quick tip, and I'm gonna show you what I'm running. And it's kind of been cumbersome because I've been, you know, having to strip off this moss a lot. But what I have basically is this spinner bait with a little chartreuse grub on it. I added a trailer hook. You know, it sits in there right behind this grub. So this grub sits here and, you know, it hadn't gotten in the way so far. That's one of my only concerns that I had about it, but it's done pretty well. It's been catching fish. But here's a technique. All right, so this is kind of like a retention pond. So it's super deep. It's made to hold a lot of water. It's really just a borrow pit for the highway, which is, you know, right behind where my camera's sitting. And so instead of casting out there into 40-foot water, because some of this water out here, I had my Deeper Pro Plus, it was reading 35, 30, you know, in the deep water. No fish are out there right now. So to cover more water, instead of making casts as far as I can, I'm just making short little flips, you know, every 10 degrees out there on the slope, because it's a pretty steep slope. Every like 15 or 10 degrees, I'll just make a quick pitch. Instead of casting as far as I can and wasting a lot of time, I've been able to cover a lot more water like this. And definitely, you know, I've picked up most of my fish by just making a long cast parallel to the bank. So, you know, not casting out into that open water, but trying to run it down the bank line. That's where those fish are sitting, is on that ledge. The water's warming up. They're getting close to spawn time. And they're going to be sitting there in that like 3 to 4 foot range. And you know, you don't want to be running it too quick, because then you're up in that 1 foot water column, and you don't want to be running it too slow, because then you get in the slop. So it really is just a balance game, and so far it's been working. So let's get back to it. So what you'll see is that I'll only stay in one spot and make about at most 9-10 casts. You know, like I said, I'm doing those 15-degree. I'll throw 2 long ones down each side of the bank, or maybe a few, just depending on. And then when I get out here in this, you know, I'm throwing more perpendicular off the bank, I'll only flip it 15 or 20 feet. Definitely not that far, probably longer than that, probably about 30 feet. Let that bait sink a little bit and slowly retrieve it. All right, so right here it's gonna be kind of difficult to see me. The grass is pretty high, but we're gonna make some casts. Hopefully not get bit by a snake.
Back in the day. Back in the day. Back in the day.
Make a few casts over here by these brush piles, man. It's like a mountain over here. I've been basically climbing mountains. Mississippi mountains, that is. Nothing. Nothing here. Alright, so these steeper slopes aren't holding them. They're sitting on the grass flats. These steep slopes, can't get nothing. Trying to make it all the way around this pond before nightfall, which is approaching us too quick. Got about 30 more minutes to fish. I'm gonna go hit this other side. Not gonna have the full amount of time, as much time as I'd like to fish it, but gotta get over there. Oh, man, I'm walking. I might fall. That'd be funny on camera. Oh, yeah. Let's ooh. Oh. Move through here quickly. Hopefully, no snakes. I'm walking through this. It might have been water snakes, could have been water moccasins, you never know. That's when I was scared. Got him. Got him. Can't tell if it's a good one, but I got one. Pretty good one. Alright, so last minute fish right there. Last minute little bass. There you go. Can't see him very well because of the sunset behind me, but it's beautiful. Look at this. Nice sunset behind me. Quality fish. Barely had him hooked. But yet again, guys, on this spinner bait. Get him back in. I'm gonna try to catch one or two more. Ooh, right there, that's a good one too. Yes, right there. Oh my lord. Ooh, he fluffed off. He fluffed off. You're good, buddy. Yes. Look at that. Another chunk. I can't make this up. Let me see if I can get this a little better. Alright. Another one. Pretty good fish. Right now I'm moving so quick trying to find these fish, but it's working. Let's get him back in the water. All healthy fish right here, guys. But he hit it right there. I know you can't see these. I should have brought the chest mount, but you see all these weeds. It's kind of hard to get a good view of it, but we're gonna get this one back in. Right there. Just a little guy, but I'll take him. Last minute little fish. Look, I could have gone home a long time ago. You can see it's pretty dark out right now. But I'm still catching them. Spinnerbait is putting in work. Look at this, guys, as well as you can see it. He's a little dink, but he's a good way to end. Let's get him released and pack everything up. Let's go. All right, so just to recap on the day. I killed it on the spinnerbait. I got some fish poop all over my shirt. I'm talking about all over my shirt. I almost got bit by a snake. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I caught some good fish. So yep, now's the fun part. I get to take stuff from my backpack and put it back into my tackle box. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.